Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today we are going to play Yetis. Finally! I know a lot of you have been asking for a Yeti archetype ever since we got the new Abominable Guardian, and today I got a really fun deck for you guys called a MegaMogwai Yeti, which is basically a Yeti reputation deck, as I chose to combine Yetis with Noxus because of the reputation mechanic, as we're playing Incisive Tactician as a 2-of, we're playing LeBlanc as our only champion, and we're playing cards like Bloody Business to benefit from our multitude of 5-power units on the board. We're also playing Triferring Assessor. In a way, this deck could be pretty similar, or can seem pretty similar to Ash Noxus, right? As we're running a lot of the very similar cards, you may think, why play this over Ash? And the reality is, this deck is way more resilient, first of all, against control decks than Ash is. We don't play Triferring Glory Seeker, and we don't have Ash, amongst other units that are very frail, like the Archer as well. We have very thick boys here in our Yeti lineup, which can allow us to survive pings if we are facing control decks, or Freljord-based mid-range decks as well that aim to run Blighted Ravine, Ice Shard, etc. So we're more resilient, and on top of all this, we are able to have some surprise, crazy attacks, and we can capitalize more on the Incisive Tactician than Ash can, thanks to the Abominable Guardian. So the idea with this deck is the first couple of turns are pretty tame. We're not really doing much, maybe playing a Yeti Yearling, but besides that, not much really. We're taking a hit, which is why aggro is kind of a bit of a bad matchup, because they have like 14 1-drops. So keep that in mind, but I didn't want to make the deck effectively worse to have a bit of a chance against aggro. Instead, I wanted to go all in with the tactic and have a really solid matchup against everything else. Today's gameplay is just honestly ridiculous. I think you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. I recorded a session and it was just like, wow. I don't want to spoil, but oh, this just exceeded my expectations. So like I said, we're vulnerable to aggro, right? But once we reach turn 3 onwards, we start playing Avros and Trappers, LeBlanc if we have the attack token, and we start setting up the board with Yetis. We have Tall Tales, which we can utilize alongside a Yeti Yearling, or we can use it when we get the Enraged Yeti from Avros and Trapper instead. It's very important to find one of these two early on, because otherwise the spawn from the Abominable Guardian is going to take a while. Ancient Yeti in your opening hand is also something you do not mulligan away, for obvious reasons, as you will be able to reduce the cost by 1 from the beginning. So we have several, like our Ancient Yeti, our Yeti Yearling, and our Avros and Trapper are all cards that we want to see in our opening hand. So we have pretty good chances at having a decent opening, because 9 of those cards are within our deck. Once we get going, we aim to try to set up a Abominable Guardian or MegaMogwai that will open attack. The way we do this is, when it's not our attack token, we set up the second Yeti, and then as the opponent ends their turn, we try to perhaps remove some of their units with Calling Strike, or get some good trades with Trolling Chant, etc., etc. As we open the round, we get the Abominable Yetis in, and then we just start attacking. The more we attack, the easier we enable Reputation. It may seem like we have way too much card draw in this deck, with Triferring Assessor, Whispered Words, and Babbling Brook as a 3 of each. But the reality is, because we are playing stuff like Yeti Yearling and Avros and Trapper, we are put in situations in which we generate a lot of cheap Yetis, and once we reach the mid game, this deck's tempo goes off the roof, and we're depleting our hand really quickly. So being able to refuel is incredibly important, and that's why we're running so much card draw. It actually is not excessive at all. It really does go a long way, as Incisive Tactician is really important. I really love the buff that he got. He's a 5/5 now, so he can also, you know, get bloody himself with his business, and he can trigger an extra draw from Triferring Assessor in a pinch. We're playing a one-off of Reckoning, because why the hell not? We are able to wipe out opposing boards, and most of our units are going to be 5 power or greater, as that is basically the deck list right there. It's pretty straightforward when it comes to explaining the deck. Like you guys can see, it's very clear what we're trying to do, but I think the gameplay will showcase it in a very good light. And I'm really excited for that. So hopefully you guys enjoy the games, and that's all I gotta say. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Leave a like for some motherfucking Yetis. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ezreal Draven. This is an interesting first matchup, actually. We're gonna keep the Abominable Guardian. I don't like LeBlanc in this one. I do kind of want to keep Whispered Words though, because the card draw will come into play. I don't want to keep LeBlanc because in this matchup she's very easily answered. Oh, we got double! We got double, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Draven time. Butcher.
Thermal Beam. That's fine.
They walked around. Let's do this.
We draw into Ancient Yeti a little bit later than we would have liked.
Up there in the mountains. You gotta believe me. Heed my word. Watch and learn.
History forgets, but the Black Rose remembers.
I want to lead off with you first because I want to bait out his removal. There we go. Because now we play the Enraged Yeti. We lose LeBlanc, but we can safely go for the Tall Tales. And we got the Maiwomu Shindaru Yeti moment in front of us. Let's do this. Attack!
Got an axe with your name on it.
Beautiful. And look who's in hand.
Draven down.
Striking looks and stunning wit.
No hesitation.
Let's make this a night to remember.
Oh! Alright, very interesting matchup. We do have very key cards like Calling Strike. Okay, I want to keep the Ancient Yeti in hand. I'm going to mulligan away everything else, as we do find the Abominable Guardian. What a debut, my boy. What a debut. Dropping down to 6. Fortunately, we got no plays as of now.
Just out of reach.
That's a little bit of, you know, it's a bit awkward for us in the first couple of turns. We just generally pass over our spell mana, which makes us vulnerable to aggro, amongst other things.
Places to go, people to be.
I'm gonna play LeBlanc.
Interesting reaction. I'll make a note.
We'll have to see if he had that. Okay, man. I kind of want to play the Ancient Yeti now. Yeah. But what if he has a... No, I don't want to play now, yeah. Well, that's pretty lucky of him.
Nuh-uh.
Now, Then or soon.
Play the Yeti Yearling. We have this Trochan to protect as well.
Slip through my paws.
Yeah, I want to make sure I can.
It was right on my tail.
Tempo Yetis, baby. Tempo Yetis.
Phew! Reeks of time anomalies. Ooh.
I'm gonna continue to draw into my deck.
Phew! Reeks of time anomalies. Ooh.
Gonna go for the tall tails.
What do you call two-time traveling birds, Echo?
A paradox. Also, wow, Zil. Wow.
I'm gonna hold back because I do have a flash freeze with the three sisters here.
Heading topside.
So I can prevent him from drawing. Man, I'd love to draw into a Triferring Assessor. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna clone ya.
Should have used this.
A one, a two, a three.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
Want to get rid of Zillion here.
Wait!
Man. I can't play Zavros and Trappers because they're gonna mess up my draws. Man, I need to draw into like a Triferring Assessor or something. Bro.
Ancient things trapped in the ice.
Focus using more multiple lenses.
Like, seriously, dude.
I just improvised on the instructions you drafted.
Took the bait.
Just gotta play these.
The trap is set. Look out there!
That's not tamper-proof.
Don't touch it.
They'll come for you!
That's new. You're provoking it. What do you make of that? I'm not sure.
Gotcha! What did we catch? Hop on the train.
That's not tamper-proof. Don't touch that. You! Yeah, you! Hi. Oh, I'm gonna clone ya. Excuse us. Let me introduce you to science.
We're both running very low on resources. I'm just upset at how like these adversary trappers.
We're true.
I mean, they haven't worked terribly, man, but I feel like I'm drawing so little quality. Okay. All right, we gotta go in. Actually, do we? I don't believe that's the case. Yes, we do. Really? I can't believe I won this, man. This game was just ridiculous. Really highlighting some of the weaknesses of the deck. It was a frustrating game, man, because we just cannot draw a Trifarian Assessor, and that would have just really changed things. I can't believe we won, actually. Alright, Easy Karma. Another slow-paced deck that we can try surprise with our Abominable Guardians. I kind of want to keep the Incisive Tactician, but it's not a good idea. I'm gonna drop you and you. I'm gonna keep the Babbling Burk and the Troll Chant. I think I'm gonna do a full mulligan, to be honest. I can do better than this. Alright, we find the Ancient Yeti, which is nice. Calling Strike is also pretty neat. We're drawn to a lot of spells, which is unfortunate, but yeah, we're drawn to too many of them. But again, we have the Calling Strike.
Witness perfection, he begs.
And yeah, I'll do that to stop him from like cycling and stuff. And hey, our Ancient Yeti's coming. Okay, there we go. One Guardian. I want to lead up with you.
Took the bait.
I like these three sisters that we have in hand as well. I could have dropped the Ancient Yeti,
Once I stamp papers, now faces.
but he's prone to have removal, so I'd rather him use it on this. We have Troll Chant as well, and Ancient Yeti is going to be 3 mana next turn anyways, and the idea is to, I mean, ideally we draw into the Enraged Yeti next turn. That would be perfect, because then we can set up the Abominable Guardian and go for an Omaiwo Shindaru Yeti attack. I think this deck is just Omaiwo Shindaru Yetis. Like, that's his name. It couldn't be any other name. But now Avarice Trapper feels great, right? Avarice Trapper feels very bad when you run out of gas and you have it in the late game, but here it's ideal because it's 3/3, it's pushing nice damage.
System upgrade.
And it's gonna give me another. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
I mean, I could play you into you, which would force a deny out of him. This is tricky.
Gotcha.
Watch and learn. Gotcha.
I could use Troll Champ, but I'm fine with this.
Can you improve perfection?
Sure.
Safety disengage. It can't be.
Let's see, we're gonna overwhelm a little bit here.
You cannot win.
Gonna push for damage there, as that will go on my Mushindaru. We'll probably draw into another enraged Yeti, yeah. And we're tempoing, man. We're tempoing this bitch, as we're gonna go for a bloody business if he tries to attack with Ezreal.
It's not bragging if you can back it up.
Sure. Not gonna stop him.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
The stories were true.
All right,
Firing.
he's coming back. So good that we targeted that guy. Back at it, baby. Let's get it. Oh man, I really want to play this though. No, that's a trap. It's a trap. We got the Fury of the North.
Meat gauntlet.
Mystic Shot. Mystic Shot. Static Shock. And I say, for the Starks! For Winterfell! GG. Clean. Dude, this deck is slapping! This deck is actually winning. I love it. Oh my god, dude. Oh, the Will of Ionia on this is such a mistake, but that's why I targeted with my bloody business.
I'm so good, I surprised.
Nobody cares. You lost, Ezreal.
Sure.
Die. Die to the abominable power. Booyah. Glorious. Just we need a Yeti wind voice though. The Lord of Kebabs. Playing some Lurk. Alright, I love these two here. Do I want Whispered Words so early? Probably not. I'm gonna keep everything else. I don't mind the LeBlanc here. Okay. Alright, there's a Preservarium. Double trouble, but if I play this, I can't really do that anyways. This gives me a solid blocker though. He misses Lurk actually.
Time to make an appearance.
Time to make an appearance.
Surprised to see me.
I think I want to play Everest Trapper defensively, so. Okay, so if this is indeed my deck, because it seems like it may be the case, I'm gonna take a look at it. You could have a Bone Skewer.
I'm not getting any younger.
Joke debate.
Okay, it's not my deck. Unless that's Rek'Sai. Yeah, I can't attack with that. This essentially guarantees that I draw into the Enraged Yeti.
These stories were true. Over there. They walked around.
Nice.
I whisper truth.
Into lies. Just gonna be able to enable this. The Sigil of Malice, and now magic! Yeti magic, bitch! Oh, and another one! I wanna go for a reckoning. Okay, well, not worth it quite yet. Alright, you picked that really quickly. So by blocking here and doing this,
See.
It was right on my tail.
okay, we have this. Because I'm worried about like a bone skewer, as a bone skewer allows him to wipe out my board. If not, we knock him off. I have the detectation, but I have the bloody business to counter that, right? So unless he had like a Rite of Negation on top, he needed that. And like two of the cards in his hand were actually guaranteed sea monsters, and the other one was actually we didn't know because he got the double lurk anyways because of her. So yeah, that was a bit spooky, but mainly because of Pike, because Pike could board wipe us. But if he did not have the bone skewer, we 100% won there, and we're on a roll with Yetis, man. Yetis tier S confirmed. Oh shit, it's UCAN protein, and he's diamond already. Is it Feel the Rush? Ooh. Trifarian Sensor could be pretty good here, but I want to find Yetis to enable these. We have the Tall Tales. Now we just need another Yeti. Small Yeti will do. Well, we have turns to do this. Okay, not an awful draw in the sense that we're gonna be Oh man. You could have a vengeance. Alright, Mr. Protein. For 5 mana, you can't stop this. We're coming. The power! Let's hit him hard!
Talk about your dad.
He may even vengeance one of these, man. Or freeze him at least. But if he does, there's no ruination happening, which is beautiful. Oh, that's so glorious. That is absolutely glorious. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my. Who's gonna close up? Ugh. Well, you should have believed, Tavern Keeper. Burke warned you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna. God damn. If he ruinates me, I mean, the problem is ruination, man. I mean, we've got more draw anyways. So if he ruinates us his entire turn, then we can just rebuild. There's an avalanche. For another one. I mean, if he has a withering whale. Alright, spot you.
You earn the right to call themselves Trifarian.
Because if he has withering whale, he hits us anyways.
Come on in.
I hate having to put my face on.
Could have another avalanche.
I'll show you how it's done.
But it's a withering whale.
Meat bigger than you.
It's a withering whale. So. Oh. Oh, well. Dude, we're on fire with this shit. Oh my god, I won 5 in a row.
I am everywhere.
I am everyone! Queen of the Yetis, ladies and gentlemen. For the win! Oh!
It was inevitable.
Pretty much. With that triple Abominable Guardian. Oh my god, man. And that's it. That's a video. Fucking 5K. 5K win streak with Yetis. Oh my god, dude. Fun deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And I'll see you tomorrow.